amazing thing what Spotify did is that they brought together artists from two different worlds that have similarities but have never met before. So you had Caleb Lindsay, TV on the Radio, Micheline Thomas, Sharon Jones, Rashid Johnson, me, Nas. We had to talk about the creative process, which was amazing.
I'm happy to be in Miami. Spotify event. Art Basel. Way right tonight. Yeah. That's what we're doing? Light. I wonder, will it take me under? Hell no. Imagine smoking weed in the streets without. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising through Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. Conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. The stakes strike like a cobra. The world's top of sun got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone.
My name is Rashid Johnson. I'm an artist who lives in New York. I make sculptures, films, and photographs.
My name is Gispert. I live in New York, and I'm a visual artist. Yeah, and I work in sculpture, film, photography. You know, we get inspired by everything. Everything works as a feeder into this funnel that we're sucking everything out of the world, distilling it into the studio. And hip-hop, Nas happens to be one of them.
Absolutely.
On a visceral level, on an intellectual level.
Make some noise one time. Imagine that shit. Imagine that. Wait, what? You know I love you. It couldn't be Miami if we rule the world. Yeah.
When I got Illmatic, I had spent $10, which was like, that was a dime bag.
Yeah.
Like, you know what a dime bag was?
Back in 94?
Yeah, 94 to me. It was incredibly important that I used every aspect of it, from the liner notes to the sound. I mean, like, I was going to absorb this $10 that I'd sacrificed to buy the album and get every nook and cranny I could out of it, which was a different time.
Now seeing things like I was controlling, rolling, tricking 6 digits on kicks and still. Trips to Paris, I civilize every savage. Give me one shot, a turn. Press free.
How does it feel when you make something up, right, in your head, and like 20 million people are feeling it?
You know, these days though, 20 million people will feel like a cat on YouTube jumping over a bull.
Yeah, but I'm talking like when you were laying down like the foundations. I mean, you just you inspired dudes to do shit, you know.
You never get used to it.
Could it be? Everybody say what? It's we. Let's see if you know the bridge. Y'all know what it is. Then we walk right up to the sun, hand in hand. Everybody up in here, we walk right up to the sun. We won't land. Swear to God, we gon' walk right up to the sun. Yeah, hand in hand, y'all. We walk right up to the sun. We won't land.
You know, the only people I ever have taken into account when I'm in my studio kind of making a decision is like the other artists that I know and the conversations that I'm in with them.
Right.
I get inspiration just from talking to people and meeting different people. I could have a conversation with somebody, and next thing you know, they said something that just stayed in my mind. Next thing you know, I'm recording something based off a conversation I had with somebody else.
There wouldn't be no such thing as jealousy. Strictly living on life to the death. Don't you never sleeper, reality struck. Better find out before your time's up. What? Imagine that shit. Imagine that shit.
I despise artists that in any field that just go the safe route and then want credit.
A good friend of mine told me once that I was working on a short solo show. And he came over and he said, listen, he said, do the unexpected.
That's what it's all about. If you're not doing that, you're not really doing nothing. That's what I tell them, don't stop trying to go the safe route all the time.
But I think we've got like two worlds here meeting, you know, creative worlds. And I think it's important to see like how Nas, he's a creator, and how he influences many art forms.
When you're a kid and you see all these great movies and these great things, you wonder, how did they write that? How did they film that? How did they put that together. And then when you can inspire those guys, you realize they're closer to me than I realized as a kid. You get older, and then, you know, from art, you inspire other people, other artists to do, and you go, wow, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's incredible, right?
yeah. I always wanted to be like what you guys do. Painting and shit.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Got to build with greener?
Yeah, I guess, but
It's always greener, man.
you know, that life is, it seems hot.